Oh my God, I cannot believe this is abandoned. They are so vintage. It's a mini Kayleigh in an abandoned building. Oh.
You have a BDSM dog?
Oh, the bondage dog.
The leather dog. We hear that the neighbors will call the cops if we get caught here, so shh.
All of a sudden we just heard somebody in there.
Someone's here. Yeah, I just found a whole bunch of children to kidnap.
Oh my God, please be careful.
Oh, sorry.
Bless him. Oh, careful, careful. Oh my God. What's up guys, and welcome back to Kayleigh Coulston Explores, and today we're exploring the abandoned toy house. Alrighty, so in typical style, I am not alone. Today I'm joined by gorgeous Squishy, Muffin, Munchkin, all of the above. This is Proving Demons and he'll be linked down below, so go and check him out. So a long story short, I got this pin last night at about 11 PM and I was told you need to go and see this immediately. Fully stocked time capsule, kind of like 60s, 70s border, and it's just fully stocked gem. Okay, so since obviously receiving it so late last night, I've really tried on Google to find some information. To be honest, there's not a great deal, except from this house did sell in 2017 for 2 million. There's no plans obviously from that point, but all we do know is this actual house is the most expensive within its postal code. Also, another bit of history that I was given very kindly by a guy called James. So James, if you're watching, thank you so much. James informed me that this house was owned by a lady called Elizabeth Bennett. She was in the Metropolitan Police, I believe, for like, it was like 10 or 20 years, did all of her work, and unfortunately in 1988 she completely disappeared without a trace. So naturally, since that event happening, the house has gone completely abandoned with no hope for the future. Anyway, we have quite a long drive. I think we've got about a 2-hour drive to get there, so I think we should probably just get in the car and get going. But I'm very excited. As I say, it's kind of like between 60s and 80s time capsule, so it just that alone sounds so appealing to me. We've got toys, we've got old vintage bits and bobs, but we just need to make the journey. It's going to be a very, very hot day, so obviously I probably shouldn't have wore a long sleeve, but
it is what it is.
We'll worry about that later. It's literally fine. But on that note, guys, I will see you at the mansion. Let's roll. Okay, so we've literally just made an hour and a half drive so far. We still have about another half an hour to go. How do you feel about this?
Perfectly fine.
Yeah? Are you excited?
Yeah, if it's anything like the pictures.
Oh, shit.
You know, and judging by the houses around it, they're all like mansions, you know, kind of like these big houses.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that this is a nice big explore.
Yeah, I'm also hoping it is a nice neighbourhood, because obviously we're currently driving through them, but we're still obviously half an hour from the pin.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited because obviously all the teddy bears and stuff and the vintage toys. I kind of hope they haven't been trashed and obviously all stolen. I'm really hoping it's in good nick, but obviously time will tell.
Why is there a ladder there? We could easily just climb through it.
Can do. Right, that window's wide open.
And he said goes through the garage for an easy access.
He said use the front door, apparently.
Yeah, let's use the front door.
Okay.
We hear that the neighbors will call the cops if we get caught here, so shh.
Make it smooth. Okay. That's gonna make too much sound, Andrew. Babe, try not to step on all this. Okay. We have an entry, yes. Bloody hell, it's trashed. Big mansion. I can see there's a car over there that's been abandoned, but as you can see, loads of access points, so good news. Okay, maybe we can be a bit louder now, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit.
God knows, we'll soon find out. Right, so I believe I've come through to what was once upon a time a kitchen. I'm kind of guessing.
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know, because it's tiled, so I'm assuming this would have been your kitchen. Obviously it's too big to be a bathroom, but I've just seen a sign saying don't go upstairs. So that's reassuring. Obviously I'm gonna go upstairs because that's where the best bits are apparently. But yeah, it is quite trash, but I'm sure it's gonna be awesome to kind of get around.
I think it'll get better, but...
Yeah, because there's toys and stuff, obviously vintage, so I'm really excited for those.
I'll lead the way, love.
Okay. Right, so I went tonight, it's very humid in here. Incredibly humid, so I think there might be a leak by the smell of it and the feel of it. This is full to the brim of just stuff. Look everywhere. There's just like a lot of like, I don't know, electrical kind of bits and bobs, work tools, workman's boots. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's vintage.
That is quite vintage, that.
Normally they've got like a hallmark on them, or like a little plaque or something. Is there any plaque on it?
No,
no.
I can see.
Oh God, it's absolutely stunning. Right, so we're going to start in the living room. I'm assuming that's what that room is, or it could be that one. It's kind of hard to work out, to be completely honest with you. But let's just say for argument's sake, this is our living room. Yeah, it's fair to say that's a living room. Obviously, you wouldn't really have a fireplace anywhere else in the house. Oh, there's a dead bird in it. There's a little carcass in there. Oh, that's a sad. Oh, bless. But no, it's got a lot of character, like with the old furniture in the back corner and stuff. As I say, we can't really rummage too much around here because there's a lot of like trip hazards, but I'm sure upstairs will be a little bit better. So actually, I'll take back what I said, they link. So obviously the second door I was looking at, so it looks like at one point, if you look across obviously there, that looked like they had a partition. It's been ripped out.
Yeah, it's not a divider.
Like a sliding door. Yeah. So let's call this obviously living room / diner. It's kind of weird, right, with this, because a lot of the stuff is so bloody random. You would never really see this in a normal kind of living situation. Like, why would you need 300 ladders? It's a bit strange, isn't it? But
yeah, it feels like it's been used as some kind of storage or something. I don't
it could have been, yeah. Maybe the owners just used it, just throw stuff in there. I don't really know.
We have a BDSM dog.
Oh, the bondage dog.
The leather dog.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Well, this would have been a toilet. Someone's blocked it with
a massive sofa.
Here, hand that here for a second. Just get a nosy in there because I can't actually fit in there. So everything's teal, well, I would call it teal blue. It's like gunmetal gray, actually.
Oh, nice.
And there's an old bathtub there, and that's about it. Just a toilet and a bathtub.
See, funny enough, you saying that, babe, I think that's been done with a purpose. Look, that's holding up that ceiling. So I think this sofa was actually put in place to keep that somewhat propped up.
It seems a bit short to be holding up a ceiling.
No, I don't know. It is touching the ceiling. I'm not really sure. Okay, time to clamber into the dark. Oh, God. This house is a lot bigger than I actually first intended it to be. I thought it'd be a little like small, tiny time capsule, but nope, she's got size. Ah, this is interesting. This is a
living room.
No. I think this is being lived in. Tesco's meal deals there, cigarettes.
Oh, people have
somebody's trainers. That looks like, hang on, you know, like homeless, bless them, they put the beds up to kind of protect themselves from people. Like obviously if they come in and get spotted, maybe that was used as like once upon a time a kind of homeless den.
It could have been a druggie house, but we're in such a posh neighborhood. By the way, do you know what this is?
No.
If I can find the other, I used to spin this stuff.
What is it?
This is for fire poi.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You're supposed to light this bit on fire.
What, the cork?
Yeah, this bit. And then, obviously, I don't have another one to do it, but I would.
Oh, shit.
I used to spin poi when I was, but the thing is I don't have another one to do it with.
Yeah. Oh, wow. How do you put the fire out after? Just bucket of water?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you don't do that when you're spinning poi and touching your hoodie every 5 seconds.
Does everyone have another one?
Fire.
I'd love to show you a demonstration.
Maybe underneath the cabinet. No, just loads of clothing and shoes. Or under the clothes. Oh, that sandwich, she's decayed.
Oh, that's it.
Ooh, okay, mate. Oh, it was reduced. Yes, queen.
Yeah, I'm not
got to love a reduced sandwich. No, that's kind of cool, but no, I'm serious. How do you put it out?
Like water.
You literally just dump it into water?
Dump it in a bucket of water, yeah.
So can you relight it after?
Not typically.
So you have to get a new coil for the end of it?
I think so. Or you dry it out and then you can put more butane on it and light it again.
Oh, shit.
It's originally a Maori from New Zealand tradition. But then a lot of ravers take it up because it's trippy to watch when they're in ecstasy.
Yeah. So the other end of the, I'm going to call it kind of like, I know it sounds really offensive, but I'm not trying to be, but I'm going to call it like the homeless camp vibe room. We've got a massive board up panel, so I think once upon a time that would have been obviously, I'm thinking French doors by the size of it, because that was definitely not just a window. And yet again, obviously dismantled furniture. So it looks like somebody at one point was attempting to move all of this, but maybe just kind of gave up, because you wouldn't dismantle this for no reason, would you? No. You would obviously have intention to move it all.
Right, I'm not advocating smoking, but what I find interesting.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh my God, look how sovereigns have changed.
That's how much the packs have changed in time.
Oh, wow.
So these are quite old, actually.
Obviously I smoke sovereigns. That's amazing. Yeah. That pack's got to be at least before 2000s.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's been here for a while.
Yeah. Right, so looking around the rest of the room, to be completely honest, there's not absolutely a great deal in here. Obviously we've got furniture, we've got a good vibe going on. But yeah, I won't really rummage for any of this. I think it just is what it is, you know what I mean? Like,
well, there's not a lot to rummage through. It's a mattress, a pillow.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't really rummage through empty furniture. It's not going to be interesting.
Some children's books. Obviously, whoever lived here had kids.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously all the toys are upstairs, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, bless. They're really cute.
So this video game dates back from 1999.
Bloody hell.
EA Sports.
It's in the game.
It's in the game. Yeah, these are old PC games.
Oh, wow. No way.
Games,
Hang on, isn't that Pac-Man?
It's a Pac-Man ripoff, apparently.
Oh, shit, that's cool. Right, so the downstairs, to be honest, that was basically your main sort of deal. So I think down here is probably a lot more trash than upstairs. Obviously, the bathroom was on the left, we've got the living rooms on the right, and obviously straight ahead was the kitchen.
Okay, so before we go upstairs, I'm just going to kind of heed the do not go upstairs warning.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in Dark Souls when other players can leave messages.
Yeah.
Looking at the ceilings, they actually look pretty intact.
I was going to say, the only bit that looks a bit vulnerable is that, but you have to remember there's obviously going to be like joists in between it, so I think that is just the boarding, and that's probably from obviously like rain and it's swollen a little.
I'll go upstairs first. They feel sturdy so far. Yeah. Feels sturdy.
Yeah, they look alright to me.
They feel alright.
Well, we'll do one at a time. There's me saying they look safe. I'll be the one to bloody break them, wouldn't I? No, I'd literally feel so bad.
To be honest, I feel
they're okay. No, actually, go Queen Slay. She's all right, I think.
What I did at that top step is I just took a big leap up here because that wood's decayed.
Oh no, they're all right. Yeah, we did it. Yes.
Okay, so we have some propane tanks in here. So no
propane.
Propane. So no propane and propane accessories. So come here. No lighting a fag in here.
Oh, I'd never smoke in an abandoned building. I'd never do that. Lots and lots of male-led stuff. But I was told a woman lived here, Elizabeth.
Yeah, there's a whole projector in there.
Oh wow. Lots and lots of paperwork in that box.
Photography. That this guy's.
Oh, that's pretty.
So they're clearly photographers. Wow, deep sea divers as well.
Jesus.
Yeah, they were divers.
And that is not a cheap hobby.
Alasdair Lucas. Lucas Alasdair. So a guy named Lucas lived here.
Or it could just be like their favourite photography from the internet, maybe. Or
I doubt it. These look like.
Then again, it makes very
yeah. These are professional. We took photos.
Oh damn. Yeah, we have lots of random shit in here. I've noticed, like not like a normal time capsule. Like really, where would you need propane upstairs in your bedroom? I'm trying to work out why that would be here. Oh, she's cute. Have you seen this? This little dresser, makeup mirror.
I thought you were talking about yourself.
Not really
in
sure.
The mirror.
Well, if you can even see me through the mirror, there she is. You can't really see me because it's so dirty, but I promise you I'm there. Yeah, so other than in this room, just paperwork, I think that's about it. Right, hang on, so we got a load of rooms that way. Are we going to do this way first?
This is kind of cool. It looks like the kids' room because the kids were drawing with crayons on the walls. And washable markers.
Oh, bless them.
So, like a Squidward wannabe.
Oh God, this is definitely a party house.
It was at one point, yeah.
Oh wow, okay. That is a lot of graffiti. I can't actually make out what half it says. There is nothing to see here. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm almost quite convinced. I could be wrong, but I think homeless was probably staying here at one point.
Perhaps.
I'm just getting the vibe because the bed's being up. That's normally a sign, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, these newspapers date back from 2012.
Whoa, okay.
Okay.
Is there another one just to kind of cross-reference to make
2012
sure?
as
2012
well.
as well,
Yeah,
okay.
they're all 2012.
So let's say probably last living was probably about
December,
2012-ish,
around 2012,
around that
yeah.
era. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I find that so beautiful. Those amazing curtains, and obviously you've got like the netting, and all of the ivy's just completely reclaiming the building. It's so pretty. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, again, it's all male led. I was told Elizabeth lived here, but I'm not seeing anything.
X-Men, the game.
Hello? All of a sudden we just heard somebody in there.
Someone's here.
Just say hello.
Hello?
Babe, don't leave me alone.
Fine.
Hello? Right, so we just heard a lot of banging downstairs, a lot of commotion, so I think somebody's here. I'm not too sure. My nerves are now on edge. I am shaking, lol. But I'm going to keep going because if I get caught, I don't want to miss out on all the toys. I'm actually in the toy room and you need to see this. So here we are, one of the children's bedrooms. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, look at these stuffed animals.
They are so vintage. They've got to be at least, what, 60s maybe?
Oh, look at the mould on the wall behind it.
Yeah, it's a shame, but this building is literally being completely reclaimed by nature, but yeah, they've got to be around, I don't know, guys, you're going to have to comment below and let me know, but I'm guessing kind of 60s, maybe a little bit earlier than that. So down here on the floor, we've got, I believe, Sylvanian families. I don't know if that's the actual name of them. They're like the little fuzzy felt dudes. These are very, very expensive. If obviously that is the Sylvanian families. The kids I used to babysit before were obsessed with these, and their poor parents, luckily they're millionaires, so they were all right. But yeah, these little toy sets, I believe they go for like 20, 30, 40, 50 quid just for the little set. And then you've got to buy obviously like all the little accessories. You've got like the tiny deck chairs, and you've got to get all the little, you know, bits and bobs. So yeah, these are very expensive, but I just want to admire for a second this beautiful hamper. Look at that. You've got a little baby doll. Oh, come here, honey. Oh, Queen, you look like me when I wake up. Oh my God, I found my sister. Guys, hear me out. I'm not saying you have to agree with me, but do you not agree with me? Like, we're basically twins. Like, look at the state of her hair. We're both vibing. Both got blue eyes. Look at her. Oh gosh, honey, there we are. Oh, you need some help. Hang on. There we are. We can see her gorgeous blue eyes. So, not gonna lie, your eyes are better than mine. Okay, whatever, bitch. But she's so sweet. I love her aesthetic. It's a mini Kayleigh in an abandoned building. Oh. Honey, you sit there, you vibe. Okay, I'm gonna try and find you on eBay because you are so cute. You're like a little mini Kayleigh. Oh my God, I love you. Sorry guys, I got a little bit too excited there. But look at all these little toys. This is mad.
I want to point out clearly these are what went in that dollhouse behind you, and this is all the furniture.
Yeah, so, yeah, good point.
Yeah, this is cost a pretty penny actually.
Oh, of course, yeah. Like even like these little figures, like I'm saying. So you normally with Sylvania families, I only know this from obviously all my years of childcare. You get like a little set, so maybe like you get 2 or 3 of these, and they go as obviously the family Sylvania families kind of gives it away. And looking at these sets, we've got the bear set here. Sorry, I'm just going to line them up. I think it's my my OCD. We got a little bear set. That's obviously one of the cubs for that one. Got a little mouse family. So even just this, what's in my hand, I'd probably say at least £100. And I know it sounds a lot. Oh, there's a little hedgehog. Hi. But yeah, this is a lot of money. And like I say, all these little carts and stuff, all the kids are babysit for, they were just so expensive. So they're very lucky children. I'd have killed for these when I was younger, but sadly I just couldn't afford them. It's so rare to find such a beautiful time capsule like this. It's actually really well preserved in the sense of like all the wallpaper looks pristine, the curtains, even the woven light, that's all been handmade. It's still just hanging there. It's crazy. So besides the toys behind me in the kids' room, we've got a little playhouse on the floor. Yet again, little baby dolls in there and stuff.
It's really nice.
I know. Do you know, it actually looks quite a lot like this house. Have you not noticed?
Yeah.
It looks quite similar. And then other than that, in the kids' room, we've got a lot of clutter in the corner. So it looks like they started dismantling a lot of these furniture bits. And just have obviously never kind of claimed them, I guess. So the banging downstairs is getting more violent. I know we're not alone. We're not alone. That's fine. I'm just going to make sure Andrew doesn't leave my side because I don't want anyone getting mad at me. So that was the children's bedroom, and then coming into, I believe what was once upon a time a master's bedroom. We've got loads of articles all over the floor, and guys, I would look at all these, but I think I'm now on very much a time limit. But even that, a retro player, and that's worth so much money. And to be honest, it's really not in bad condition. It just needs to be obviously polished up, you know, new casing, and that could be good to sell. But it's definitely fair to say this is the most trash room out of them all. So you can see the natural decay is heavily overtaken this place. Like the ceiling's falling down. There's no saving this building. You can sadly see that. And there's just loads of junk literally everywhere. And like I said, I would rummage through a lot of this, but we are 100% on the time limit. Medical psychology there. Heavy goods vehicle driving testing. Okay. Lots of confidential paperwork, which I won't go into too much detail. But yeah, this one's definitely the most trash. 100%.
Yeah, it's a bit messed up. By the way, update on your noise. I can't physically tell. It's coming from outside, that is for sure. Okay. It might just be a neighbor. It might be, but I can't.
Working in their garden?
Yes, but there's like other noises in the yard as well.
Right.
But they would have been inside by now if someone was coming in.
You'd hope. Fingers crossed. And even the wallpaper is so pretty. I don't understand how the wallpaper is so well preserved in this house. Like if you actually look, it's really not in bad condition. There's a few nicks obviously from where people have obviously thrown stuff, but in general I've not really seen wallpaper so beautiful. Absolutely completely intact, except from where obviously the natural decay is taking it down. But we are talking over like 10 years of abandonment, so it's quite impressive. Right, so leaving the master bedroom, what we got again? Have we got a toilet?
Shine a light down there.
Oh, that's a big drop.
That's a dodgy looking.
Very big drop. I'm not going to go in that room because if this panel gives away, I'm fucked. Yeah, no, I'm not going to go in there, guys. It's really dangerous flooring, but there's a pinstripe suit. I can see a teddy, a little makeshift bed. And yeah, again, it's quite spacious. To be completely fair, 3-bedroom house, they've done well. Oh, there's a loft here. Do you fancy going for a climb?
No.
No.
When I was looking out the window a minute ago, I tried to stick my head through the curtains and I got so many bugs flying into my face.
Have you seen all the zombie spiders? There's quite a few in there, the white ones.
There's a lot
Yeah. No, obviously, jokes aside, I'm not going to go up there because that is just not safe. And then we've got the bathroom. So in this property, there's only one bathroom, which is obviously fine. I sound like a bloody estate agent. But no, it's really pretty. Sink would once upon a time obviously been here, and it would have matched the theme. So obviously the teal and blue. And to be fair, it's very spacious. Absolutely enormous bath. God, I wish I had that for myself.
Right, so obviously looking through this, back there was an office.
Yeah.
Kids' room, little girl's room.
Yeah. That was the toy
the
ring.
dollhouse.
Yeah.
This one looks like a young boy's room, and it's painted blue. And then this would be the parents' room.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Remind me again. What do you remember? What happened to the owner?
Her name was Elizabeth, and unfortunately, in 1988, she was a police officer, and then she just went missing. But it did obviously get resold, like I said in the intro. It resold for 2017. This property, for just over 2 million, and it's never been touched since.
2 million.
Yeah. It's all the land though. You've got to see the land behind this place. It goes on and on and on.
True,
So
true.
think about it. Developers, if they knock this down and build like flats, houses, even just the one mansion, they are making their money back.
Oh, especially in this neighborhood.
Yeah, yeah.
You should show them the neighborhood after we leave.
We really should. It's like the poshest neighborhood I think I've ever been to.
It's ungodly rich here.
I know. They're so lucky.
I do want to add, you said that you think that the police officer moved on. There's Metropolitan Police Officer Operations Manual.
Yes, that's why I won't get too close because I don't want to film obviously stuff like that because that is severely confidential. But she was a police officer and just completely vanished. Nobody knows what happened in 1988.
Look how cool this is.
What is that?
How to handle bomb alerts. Original
Bombs?
warning call. Yeah, explosion
Oh my
bombs.
God.
Yeah, how to seal off and save evidence, sort out information, witnesses, suspects, allow only essential people in. This is stuff they would keep on their person.
Yeah. And they had to know this.
Yeah.
That's what's scary is like they actually had to be prepared for these risks like every day of their working life.
Okay, this looks like schoolwork for understanding what to do during a riot under the Public Order Act of 1986, violent disorder,
Oh my God.
powers of search and seizure.
That's scary. Can you imagine going to work every day and not knowing if you're going to get bombed or have a riot or... That's scary.
That's what being a police officer or a soldier is. So.
Well, no, that's why I have a lot of respect for them. Like, it's
Yeah.
funny, right? Because I get asked this question all the time by people, especially on the live streams.
Yeah.
They go, "Oh, you must really fucking hate the police," you know, because obviously when you do your Urbex, they stop you. But I don't. I don't hate the police because I respect them because their jobs are so freaking hard. They're putting their lives at risk.
Yeah.
And without them, the country wouldn't run. So I have a lot of respect for them.
I want to say, back when I was a bad guy, yes, I dislike the police, but obviously if you
Well, of course.
you would, right?
Yeah.
To this day, I respect what they do and that they try to help and they put their lives at risk. I do admit that I think that there needs to be reform in this country and our police need to be funded better because most crimes go unanswered for. They don't even get investigated in this country. But then again, you have the opposite end of the spectrum in like America, where I myself have been abused by cops. You know, to this day, my heart starts shaking when I see a cop here because I'm so
Yeah.
used to the American police and how quick they are to grab you, hit you, tackle you, arrest you under nothing.
It's not like that here.
But not all cops. I just want to make this clear.
Yeah.
I dislike power tripping police officers. I respect the ones that actually are out there to try and help people.
Yeah, Andrew's made a really good point. Like, obviously, if you're the criminal, you're obviously not going to like the cops. But if you're one of the good guys, obviously, like just a victim like myself, I've got a lot of respect for them. Like, I couldn't do a job like being a police officer. Like, I would not want to walk into, for example, like an abandoned building, okay? People obviously call the police turn up. And can you imagine being the person having to walk into these buildings, not knowing who's inside? So, obviously, we're very respectful, we're very calm and obviously approachable. But you could walk into an abandoned building as an officer and not know if they've got like weapons or guns or knives. It's really scary. So I take a lot of respect and credit to police. And I do agree with Andrew, they should be funded better. And to be honest, I've never disliked the police. I've got nothing but mad respect for them. So if anyone's a police officer and you're watching, I freaking love you. You're doing good.
Also, if anyone's a police officer, I will say if you ever bump into us in public, which I've been in many police encounters since starting, since doing
So have
Urbex, we are probably the best ones to bump into in some aspects. I've been in scenarios where people have knocked out security guards and police
I
officers.
know.
They've done horrible things. Myself, Kayleigh, and anyone I've ever really worked with, we've always been very respectful with police. So if you ever do see us out there on the job, just say hi and know that
we're lovely.
We mean no disrespect, and clearly we don't damage or steal anything.
No.
We're in it just for the apocalyptic feel, I guess.
Exactly. And it's the old saying, take nothing but photos and leave nothing but footprints. And that is what we're doing.
Exactly.
Right, guys, so I will not deny, it is boiling. I'm literally glossing. I won't say sweating, but she's definitely not what's the word? Not dry. I'm moist. Fucking hell. Ignore me. All right, it's very hot in here. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? I'm wearing like a long sleeve t-shirt and I'm regretting my choices. So I think that is like the majority of the house. I don't really think there's more to go through. Obviously the room at the far end. So I think this was a 4-bedroom, technically including the one at the very end. So big property, and I can now understand obviously why it's so much, obviously for its postal code. So guys, with that being said, I think we should probably leave because there's not really a much kind of more in this room or this house, shall I say. Obviously we reserved all the little toys. Obviously admired all the wallpaper, the beautiful natural decay.
And of course the history that comes with being a police officer and getting to see all the cool little manuals and tests they've had to do.
Yeah, like I said, I just find it really intense for them that they have to learn this stuff and literally know it off the top of their heads at all times, and that be at constant risk. It's crazy.
Well, also they got to know it, because if they don't, the case might not go through.
Yeah.
And then it gets dropped, or potentially sued if you use too much force, if you search and seize when you weren't supposed to.
It's a very intense job with a lot of responsibility. But I'm just hope the woman that lived in this house one day, she's found, or at least, like I say, she could have just moved. Nobody really knows what happened. She just basically vanished without a trace.
To me, it sounds more like urban legend at the moment, because there's no reports online about it, but this is the story that gets handed down with abandoned houses. It's like in those movies where it's like, oh, don't go in that house that's abandoned on the end of the street. This crazy doctor lived there and he performed shit on other people. So the same sort of vibe, just not as intense here.
I was thinking that. I wasn't sure if this is factually correct, but we're going to stick with it because obviously, like I say, it's been told to me, so I'm going to stick with the story. And to be fair, it would make sense considering obviously all the paperwork down there is all Metropolitan Police based, and obviously you would not have that unless you're in the police. So I am obviously believing of the history. We'll stick with it, and obviously if I get any updates, I will always pin a comment if anything changes.
Cool. Now you want to go show them the neighbourhood?
Let's do it, yeah. Mr. Ward, what was that just came out your nose?
Bogey.
Yeah, you fucking wish. Mr. Ward, please be careful. There's a propane tank beside us.
Don't worry, I put it out.
Oh, Muffin. You're so naughty. Can't take you anywhere. Okay, just going to catch a Proving Demon's death on camera.
Just don't even joke.
No, please don't. I can't live without you.
You're going to have to follow me down after it's 12.
Yeah, no, I'll be fine, literally.
It's dark down here.
Oh, do you want my flashlight?
Nah, just...
No, here we are. Have my flashlight. There we are. All better. Okay, I'm just going to try and not die. Time to battle the stairs. Which they do feel fine. That's why it's like slightly scary, because it's almost too reassuring. Do you get that when something's almost too good to be true? You're like, don't know if I trust that one.
Well, at this point, you only fall about 2 foot, so you're
making progress. Yeah, but I'm 5 foot, so for me that's half of my height in fall, which is actually quite a lot for someone like me who's a hobbit. Right, babe, before we leave, I hate seeing him alone. I just hate it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm thinking, bondage dog should do what he was born to do. He should be riding people. There we are. Bondage dog has lived out his life dream. Go bondage dog. He won't be alone. Yay! Well, I can fairly say this was really freaking awesome. As I say, the wallpaper I'm kind of obsessed with in this house. Downstairs is not amazing. It's full of junk. But if you guys do come here, obviously head upstairs because that's where all the good bits are. God, I can finally feel the fresh air. That is bliss. Honestly, you have no idea how hot that house is. Like, obviously there's no heating on, but it genuinely felt like it. Right, so that's where we kind of entered, but obviously we went around the side of the house. There is a garage here, but there's really not a great deal to worry about. So I'm just going to skip past that. And yeah, let's go and show the neighbourhood off.
And the last thing, there's a car all the way down.
I know, no, I saw that in the intro, but to be honest, I don't really want to fight all those bushes to get to it, but we'll just admire it from back here. Right, there's a massive group of kids down there. I fucking hate youth, they're scary. Time to get the fuck out. Okay, so our day just went really different, completely crazy.
I got really lucky. I just found a whole bunch of children to kidnap.
Woo! I'm joking, bros. So all the noise we heard, I think it might have been you guys, so at least we're safe. Yay.
No, we just got here.
Oh, you just got here? Oh, we just heard bangs inside the house.
Wait, did you actually?
Yeah. Oh, damn, really? Oh, no. I feel like you should be okay.
You'll be perfectly fine. If you know how to get in there, you just go through that tree.
We go through the window. Yeah, we go through the window.
The front door's wide open.
Front door is
Yeah, I know, but we go through the window. It's more fun.
Yeah, the ladder. Yeah.
We go there.
You go there? Oh, damn. Oh, bless you. Oh, my God, please be careful.
Oh, sorry.
Bless him. Oh, careful. Oh, my God. Oh, no, honey.
Show us how the professionals do it.
Are you guys like parkour?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, look at you. Oh my God.
You guys have a promising future in Urbex.
Yeah, you guys should be urban explorers.
Get a little bit of practice first, but...
How old are you guys?
12.
Yeah, you got your whole life. Hey, you need to get on YouTube.
I'll let her go ahead.
Bless you. Oh, sorry, sweetheart. I'll let you through. Well, have a good time, guys. Stay safe, all right?
Stay safe, yeah?
See you later. Bye. Oh, bless him. Alrighty, guys, so the banging was not the kids. I honestly believe for a split second it was, but they are absolutely adorable. All 12 years old. So obviously, I feel bad. I kind of warned him. I was like, be careful. And then he fell. I feel responsible because I was like, show me how you do it. But it's okay. They're really cute. Guys, if you're watching, I hope you have an amazing time exploring and stay safe. Oh, you appear to have no children. Did you not kidnap them?
No, the slippery bastards got away.
Slippery like a snake. Oh,
there goes my human sacrifice.
Oh my god. Right, okay guys, so the house was literally just up there on the hill where those people are walking down, and now you guys are going to see what they're actually living around. It's absolutely incredible. So all these houses are like literally mansion sized.
Oh god, I don't think my car can make it over the speed bump.
Oh shit.
It is
Easy, Tiger.
very
Oh yeah, that is a big speed bump.
I don't know if I trust it.
I think you'll be okay. I really do think you'd be okay.
My car is very low.
Well, reverse if you don't feel safe.
No, I don't.
Okay. Hang on guys, bear with.
Sorry, my skirting is way too low for a speed bump like that on a hill.
But yeah, if you don't feel safe, then I'd rather you not write your car off, so
Well, exactly.
do the right thing. The adventure continues. Right, so we have mansion house. Very classy, love it, Queen. Another mansion house. Look at these houses.
Oh yeah, the neighborhood.
These are huge.
The neighborhood is beautiful.
There are like 4 or 5 bedrooms. Look at that, Tudor styled. Yet again, another Tudor styled. I love the aesthetic of this place. It's absolutely pristinely beautiful.
Private neighborhoods, private roads.
I'd love one of these houses. They're so big and just like luxurious. So as you can see guys, we're in a really nice area, and that's why obviously when those kids approached us, I wasn't actually too worried.
Oh, no, I wasn't bothered.
Because obviously they're, you know, it's the sort of area you just have a lot of respect and that sort of stuff around here. Oh god, there's a wasp in the car. Oh god, I'm panicking.
Smack it with your hand.
I did it. Yay!
Roll your window up.
Okay. There's too much going on. Calm down, everyone calm down.
The key was to smack it while we were still moving.
Sorry, I was panicking.
I know you weren't. You're very good at that, you know.
Oh dear, maybe he came from the abandoned building, like off my bag or something.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Anyway, with that being said, I think that's basically the grand tour. I don't need to obviously tour every single house for you, but it's a really nice area and I've really enjoyed this explore. Alrighty guys, and that was the toy house. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe. All links down below, so please go and check them out. And if you haven't already, do you know what you've got to do? You've got to tickle the notification bell. Go on, do it. It's a nice feeling. You know you want to. With that being said, I will see you on the next adventure. Bye!